Hello everybody and welcome back to Blue Archive. I just wanted to pull this up because they changed the intro again. Or it's either that or I got bored. I love that face Spooka makes. But they changed the intro again. It's different than it was before. Is there a way to change back the old ones if I like one better? I mean, I don't want to. I'm just curious if I can. I love that face Fuga's making. So how's everyone's day going? What is my phone doing? I did not mean to pull up YouTube Shorts. Your life today, you don't even look like you're by the same artist. So it gave me some funky notification that I couldn't, current setup or something like that, OBS. It gave me some weird things saying dual streaming's, or whatever, is not working. It's basically what the error was. But yeah, I seem to be streaming on YouTube and Twitch just fine. So let me know if there's any funky issues. Shouldn't be. Whose birthday is it? Oh, it's Ayane's! Oh! Where's Ayane? Ayane! Okay, that's Ayane's swimsuit. This is like a weird tradition I have whenever it's the student's birthdays to actually pull them up on the screen. I might have mispronounced her name. I don't think I've done a single one of this girl's Momo talks. Like, not a single one, I don't think. What's the other Ayane? She should have... Yeah, I should have leveled her. There she is. Oh, that's such a cute blush she has. But yeah, whenever it's the student's birthday, for what I always end up bringing them to the cafe and upping your relationship status and doing a Momo talks. I don't know why it's a thing I do. It just is. It just became a thing, and I have no idea why. Might as well have happiness before we have depression, because it's been happy the past few story missions, and I know it's not going to stay like that. I have a feeling it's not. It's just going to do what it did the other time. Oh, of course, the thing Hina loves, she likes to. That's what I did last time. It was happy cheering for the first couple, then the Eden Treaty hit, things went downhill. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen here. Oh, a Fubi swimsuit. I don't have I thought I had a Fubi swimsuit. I guess I don't. Okay, that's enough. Let's go drop a ton of crap on the other one. Yes, I will waste my invite on both. Oh, hey, Saru, this is like the only second time I've seen you in there. How is she so cute sometimes? How does the battle junkie go from that to this? We are not eating that much takoyaki. We are not doing that. That amount might actually kill me. No. Where is it? Actually, no, that's for swimsuit Hina. Only swimsuit. That is for swimsuit Hina if I ever see her. Where is Ayame? I don't have time to do a lot of Momo talks, so I'll just do the swimsuit version for now. Since I have good news, I found that's not the swimsuit. Well, I guess I'm doing this one. Oops. I found something. It's loaded with valuables, I think. Wow, I feel like a king. What is it? It's some scrap metal. I feel like I could sell it. I'll take a look. Yeah, oh no, you don't have to come all the way here. Wait, I already did it. Run, Ayane. Oh no, what did she do? This scrap metal's gonna end up moving, isn't it? I arrived at the Abaros High School. I saw a truck piled with scrap getting ready to leave. Thank you as always, Ayane. No, thank you. I think this is a good price for... Your timing could be better. I'll send you the I'll send it to the recycling center and have it put in the furnace. Take care. You too, thank you. Oh, Sensei. Who was that? I will get to the main story eventually. I want to do like 3 Momo talks and another one of the Trinity Halo Festival things. I still have, again, I am still going through the after story because there's so many in that one. There's just a scrap metal dealer that we have been working with for a long time. We just worked out a pretty good deal. Oh, I wasn't clicking to the gate. That's why space wasn't working. But you didn't have to come all the way out here. Where did you end up when you find all this? Where did you find all the scrap metal? It was inside the abandoned storage facility in the far corner of the school. It was covered by a tarp. For the longest time, I didn't even know what was in there. It weighed 300 kilograms, so I got a pretty good price for it. Which storage which storage facility are we talking about? What? Is there something wrong? It's this way. This is the place. It's a little messy since they seem to keep all the waste materials here as well. I found it under this tarp here. Hey, there's something written on it. Handle with caution. It's a special high-grade steel that must be kept in a climate-controlled environment. Special high-grade steel? Uh-oh. Crap! I can't reach a scrap metal dealer. He's stop picking up his phone. What do I do? Calm down, Ayane. There must be something we can do. Oh, that face. No. That face is just sad. I don't want to see that again. Focus, Ayane. Stay calm. Let's figure this out. Okay, first, let's assess the situation. Uh-oh. The scrap metal truck is probably heading to the freight station to meet the train. To meet the train that goes to the recycling center. After it was loaded onto the freight train, the scrap metal will be impossible to track down, and we won't be able to find it after it gets on the highway to the freight station either. What if we just call the freight station? The freight station is unmanned, there won't be anyone there to call, and even if we leave now, the truck will get there before us. Going to the freight station would be a waste of time. Then what should we do? Trying to figure out the route the scrap metal dealer will take. Thankfully, he's been working without school for so long that I have all his information recorded. Where will you go next? He usually goes through the construction material management center at the Abydos shipping district. So we should go there. Well, only if the truck has any room left. The truck is currently loaded with 300 kilograms of cargo. That means it can't possibly take on anything else at the construction material management center. Now, place only carries large amounts of cargo. So what do we do then? Well, if he just passes it by, the next place we'll probably go is... This is it, the Abydos Central Park, District 3. The park is being demolished, so he'll probably want to load his truck with smaller items. It's only 3 kilometers away, that's so close. He should be there in about 10 minutes. Should we take a taxi, or do you know someone with a car? Oh, a taxi won't get us there in time. I think we'll have to run. What do you mean, run? Your truck will be taking a non-linear path, and dealing with traffic signals. Based on my calculation, we could run 3 kilometers to get there in under 10 minutes. Then what? Wait, what? Sensei, I'm going to need you to be my navigator. What? I can't run and read the directions at the same time. You have to tell me where to go. Let's go. And it disappeared like the wind. I had no choice but to become her navigator. Sensei, you have survived Shiroko. You have survived Samir's training. You can do this. Sensei, I'm at the intersection. Which way do I go? To the right. Got it. Sensei, have to get across the street. I don't see a crosswalk. Keep going straight. There'll be a bridge about 300 meters. A bridge? Got it. What happened? It's nothing. Just tell me what to do next. I should really start working out. Okay. I made it. Wait, sir. Ayane, what are you doing here? Did you hurt yourself? Wait, just a bit. The cargo. Ayane? Eventually, we got twice the original amount for the high-grade scrap metal. I was so excited that she told the good news, but even though she was covered in cuts and bruises, what happened to her? Are you okay? Good work today. Oh, what happened to what happened to her? I guess I'll just do normal Ayane's momos. I'm worried because it feels like the school is falling apart. So we had 2 blackouts yesterday. And we had no other the other day. I wonder if something's wrong with the basement facilities. Why don't you call a technician? Should call someone to do an inspection. Technician. We don't have the budget. Figured. I'll just have to carve time out to fix things here and there. Let's fix them together. What do you mean that? That would be amazing, Sensei. Hello, lurker! Oh dear, spending our day making repairs at the school. It's okay with me, but what about you, Sensei? It's okay, I didn't have anything to do anyway. It's okay. But I'm sure you must be busy. Nope. The building is really old, so there's a ton of repairs to be made. We usually just leave things as they are, but we can't keep neglecting it forever. So we have to carve out some time to make these repairs. Okay then, let's go. It's a faucet. It sure is. A few days ago, water suddenly stopped flowing. I think it's a problem with the plumbing. I didn't get a chance to figure out the problem because of all my club activities. Plumbing issues sound pretty serious. Do you think we can fix it on our own? Yeah, that sounds pretty serious. Well, I've already fixed it more than once. You have? Yes, the first time it broke, I called a repairman and watched him closely. I thought I'd be able to do it myself and fix it on my own ever since then. Let me guess, didn't work. It's amazing, Ayane. Well, I did study the repair manual or the books on the plumbing. It's not really that amazing. Oh, so it actually did work out. She was able to figure it out. Anyway, let's see what the damage is. Even when I turn the handle, the water comes out. In cases like these, it's usually the pipe gauge at the bottom. It should be around here. Is there a problem? Yeah, looks like... As I already tried to stand, she banged her head against the concrete core of the faucet with a resounding crack. Oh! I actually managed to chip a desk doing that once. Ow! Ayane, I felt that. Are you okay, Ayane? What does that sound? Are you okay, Ayane? I'm okay. At least I know what the problem is now. Oh, crying Ayane is just so sad, but so cute. If there's a leak, the gauge should still be running. But it's not working at all. Should take care of you first. I just bumped it a little, it's okay. You tell me y'all can get shot and you it just stings a bit, yet you're still susceptible to bumping your head on a corner. Still, ow. Doesn't hurt. Okay, now I have to figure it out. Let's move on. You are crying! Let's get you taken care of first! I want to tell you, honey, that it was okay to cry. But I don't want to make her feel any worse. Every pipe of the school building leads here. It's blocked all... I've blocked all the ones that we don't absolutely need. Only the pipes to the showers, bathrooms, and kitchens are still open. And of course, the faucet on the playground is still on. That's weird, it's closed. Oh, really? Someone must have turned off the valve. I'm sure it was an accident. If someone wanted to mess with us, the bathroom would have probably been a better choice. I didn't catch that. What did you say? I'm sure it was someone from the club, although I'm not sure why they would do something like that. Anyway, now that we know what the problem is, all we need to do is open the valve. I'm going to need a 12-inch wrench. It's probably in the gym storage room. Do you want me to go too? No, that place is hard to find by yourself. I'll go with you, Sensei. It's been so long since that door doesn't even open properly. The storage room has a steel door, so it's always really hard to open. I think it used to be an air raid shelter? What the fuck? If this door gets stuck, there's no way to open it from the inside. We'll eventually have to make sure someone fixes it before that happens. Son, I knew it! I was just about to say it's gonna close out. I said, yup. Son of a bitch. Well, there's a window right there. We'll be fine. That didn't sound good. The door's locked. Oh, crap. What do we do? It's okay. Calm down, Ayane. It's not a big deal. Don't worry. Okay, calm down, Ayane. No, you're right. We'll be okay. I'll call the other club members and tell them we are stuck in the storage room. I'm sure they'll have us out in no time. Ayane, what are you doing all alone in the storage room? But Sensei, I don't know how I should answer. Well, I just tell them the truth. Yeah, it's that simple. It'll be Ayane. It'll be fine. That's true. I'm sure they would understand. They're gonna tease the hell out of you. Don't worry. No, they're gonna tease the hell out of you. Would they though? I mean, really? Yes, of course. Since it's you, and I'm fine with it. You're welcome, actually. But what if they stare at me? On a base, they'll probably never thought I was so bold. I think I want to shrivel up and die. Oh, she's so cute. Ayane, calm down. I think I have a solution. Huh? What's over there on that wall? A window! Oh. And also, she said she was okay with it. It's a window. Oh my god. Ayane? Exactly. It looks like one person might be able to squeeze through there. That's pretty high. I think I could give you a boost. Yeah, I think you should go through. Yeah, I think I can give you a boost. What? You mean I should stand on your shoulders? I see no reason not to. But we could try calling for the other club members instead. Okay, I'll do it. Alright, I'm counting on you. There's also a ladder right freaking there as well. Sorry, Sensei, I'm a little heavy, aren't I? I guess I should have worn stockings or something. Oh, thank goodness the window is open. Here I go. How many times? I'm starting to understand why she was covered in cuts and bruises when they were trying to catch that truck. Nothing really happened to her. She just kept falling over or running into things. She seems incredibly clumsy. You okay, Ayane? I took a bit of a spill. There's some dirt in my mouth. Ugh. But I made it. I'll go and open the door. You did it, Ayane! Afterwards, we found a wrench and returned to the faucet valve. Water's working, Sensei. I'm glad we fixed the faucet. You did a great job, too. I'm covered in dirt, I'm thirsty, and everything is a mess. I think I'm going to need a moment to wash up a little, Sensei. That is Ayane? Wait, that is Ayane. Sensei, are you there? I can hardly see. Everything is so blurry. Oh wait, I didn't realize how cute she was. Without the glass, I mean, she was already cute, but she looks like a whole other person without the glasses on. I've seen you without your glasses before. Yeah, I normally don't have a reason to take them off. I pretty much only take them off in the shower. Great, I can tell I'm blushing. I just keep embarrassing myself in front of you. It's okay, it's cute. I think it's cute. It's cute seeing you so flustered. You think it's cute? I don't know what you're talking about. Please don't look at me like that. You're embarrassing me. You worked so hard today, Sensei. Everything at the school is fixed now. You did a great job. You did a great job today. Great work, Ayane. Oh, so, what's wrong? Can I call you again next time? I asked a lot of you today, but of course, call me anytime. Thank you, Sensei. See you later. Hey, she does not look like the same person without her glasses. Okay, petting you's a little awkward. Okay, it would be cool if she did something else other than follow the mouse, because the whole she can't really see. God, she's so freaking cute. I did not expect Ayane to look like that without her glasses. Where's the other Ayane? No, where is the other Ayane? She is in here somewhere. Since I found a bunch of stuff when I was organizing the storage, this is incredible. There's so many great things, and they're in decent condition. If I take them and sell them at the junkyard, actually, maybe I should repair them so I can sell them for more. What are you talking about? Ah. Sorry, I was so excited to share this with you. I didn't want to ask you to come all the way here, so I'll send you pictures. No, I'll be there. Oh, that's... Okay, after this, I'm gonna do the... what I'm hoping is actually the final of the, after stories for the Halo Festival. Then I'll jump into the main story. Sensei over here. I'm sorry to make you come all the way here. It's okay, no worries. What is this place? It's back in the resort. There was a small supply storage room. I opened it to get some cleaning and maintenance tools, but I found so much more than that. I'm fighting a yawn right now. I found a bunch of abandoned equipment, and I couldn't let it go. Why is it so hard even here? It's random though, right? I'm sorry. I know I'm kind of weird, but it's hard to change. I really should forget a little about Abaddon's business in a place like this. I really was determined to enjoy my life, to enjoy my time at the resort. But I just ended up rummaging through the storage. Now I think about it, that's no good. I won't have any time to actually enjoy myself. You think I'm enjoying myself, really? But all I've been doing is going through the storage room in my free time. Enjoyment means doing something you want to do. I think this is like a treasure hunt for you. No, really? I guess that's true. It's a relief to hear that, especially from you. I was worried going through the storage room. I felt like I should be doing something else, you know. Now that we're at the beach, I should be swimming and taking advantage of the resort facilities. I felt like I was doing something wrong unless I did those things. Which is why I felt weird about digging around in boxes. Yeah, that was my guess. It's alright. That's why I came. It's alright, that's why I came here. You've been thinking about this since I sent you a Momo Talk message. I feel like I accidentally asked you for help again. You came here to hang out with me? But why? Think it'd be more fun for me to do this with someone else? Sensei, I don't know what to say. I'm not very good with words. So, thank you. Okay, so let's begin the treasure hunt. So showdown, let's compete to see who finds the better item. Challenge accepted. Time limit, 5 minutes per round. I'm not gonna go easy on you. I have experience with leading the foreclosure task force. Ready? Go! I would have laughed if he just picked up Ayane or something. And I started digging through the boxes. We found all kinds of things. We were tired of sweating, and then we realized most of the stuff was too big to put inside the helicopter. Found a lot of stuff, but I could only take a few things. There was too much. I feel like I'm back to square one. That's how it's supposed to be. But it's okay. It's because you enjoy the process, right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, where is it? Where's the Halo Festival? This is the last one, then I'll get to the main story. If this is anything like the other one, number 6 should be the last one. Should be. I can feel the relaxation flowing through me. It was as though all the day's fatigue is being washed away with one cup of hot tea. This is really delicious. I didn't think I've ever had black tea with such an exotic and sweet aroma. And the water isn't too hot, but it's also not lukewarm. So the flavor really comes through without any bitterness. When I make tea, it doesn't have anything even close to this rich flavor. You're amazing, Hitsumi. It's all thanks to the tea party for sitting such great tea leaves. I have more than enough. I have more than enough of what they sent me. So if you want more, just let me know. Speaking of which, your cup is empty. Would you like more? Yes, please. I heard that the Vice President of Trinity's Justice Task Force was quite strict about tea etiquette. It looks like the rumors were true. I had no idea that tea brewed by human hands could have such a sophisticated and refined flavor. Thank you for providing us with such a rare experience. I'm more than happy to hear that you're enjoying the tea I made. You're Noah, right? I remember seeing you in passing a few times. I don't think I've ever spied you in the executive committee office. Yes, now that I think about it, this is the first time we formally met. But I've heard a lot about you. I've heard about a lot about you from Yuka. I was doing a lot of field management work at this year's Halo Festival while you were mostly in the office, so we barely had any contact. I see. I apologize for not introducing myself earlier. Hitsumi, you didn't participate in any of the events except for the relay, right? There were quite a few events you could have excelled at, such as shooting or shot put. Why didn't you participate in any of them? Well, to be honest, as someone responsible for the safety of the festival, it would have been improper for me to soak up the atmosphere and have fun. The more I enjoy the festival, the more I worry that someone else would have to make up for that, so I turned a blind eye to the fun around me and tried to focus on my duties. Though it turned out I wasn't able to do even that. I heard things like that quite a lot as we prepared for this year's Halo Festival. That people felt like the festival was a zero-sum game of happiness. That the idea of a day enjoyed by all is in equal measure was just an illusion. I believe that anything can happen at any time as long as you try hard enough. Yuka often complains about how unreasonable that is, but I personally prefer the irrationality of it all. What about you, Hasumi? Do you enjoy this unreasonable festival? Yes, it really was fun sometime. It really was a fun time. Can you say that makes all those late nights staying up preparing for the Halo Festival worth it? It's not a bad way to end the day sitting down for some students from other academies. Even if it's not for a festival, you should organize something similar from time to time. By the way, Hatsumi, have you heard of the saying? It's not over till it's over. What about it? I told you already, anything can happen at any time as long as you try hard enough. Who knows? Maybe some particularly passionate students might conjure up a last bit of trouble at the after party, for example. Given everything that's happened today, I certainly understand your concern. But I truly believe that there's no way anybody would be enough of an idiot to cause trouble, while the student council officers from other academies are. No, there definitely would be. Yup. Yep, I knew it. I freaking knew it. Hatsumi, we have a problem. Students from, of course it's Gaheta. From Gaheta are getting into a scuffle with security because they want to use the after-party bonfire as a barbecue. And it's the Gourmet Research Society, of course. Also, some students are trying to throw metal powder into the campfire because they don't like the color of the fire. How dastardly. Please call it any members of the Justice Task Force you can reach right now. And tell them we have the Athletic Stadium fire extinguisher system at the ready. Who's the Gehenna Senior Administrator? Well, as for that, the Administrator Akko said that she needed to find the President Hina. So she's been gone for a while. Also, the stadium's fire extinguisher system is gone. Apparently one of Gehenna's clubs dragged everything away to develop a hot spring. Of course they would show up. It can't be Gehenna if they don't show up if they don't cause some kind of problem. Of course the hot springs people came. Of course they came and messed something up. Of course. Yep. I can understand why Trinity does not like Gehenna. Gehenna doesn't seem to like Gehenna at times. I got the monsters creature from Gehenna's cafeteria has escaped. They are going for the crap. And now it's jury. What's next? No, not the flying pancakes. I'll never forgive Gehenna. Congratulations, you have just experienced the average day there.
実行委員ではありますが、いくつかの種目に出場。こんにちは、先生。ここでは過去の思い。
Yeah, hold up. I don't like my energy sitting at full.
先生、お待ちしておりました。
Okay, now we can get on with the main story.
雨が降ったらこれで。
Wait, I have rewards for a tactical challenge? Oh. Oh, I lost my 420 rank. Oh.
なるほど。何？どうですか？どうですか？活動的かつ合理的でしょ？
Oh god, what could go wrong? How depressing could it possibly be? finally found. Oh shit! It's Francis, our old ally who was expelled from Gematria, buried and sealed away. It hurts. It hurts. No, your synthesis ends now. Rise up, underground dweller. This voice. Anonymous bystander. Is that you? No, call me Francis this time. No, it doesn't matter. Please just leave me alone. I don't know why you came to find me. But I'm not interested. Whatever it is, I no longer. Gematria has been dispersed. What do you mean? Gematria is no more. Call it disbanded, call it dismissed. There is only one cause for it. The existence of Shale and Sensei, that person who has twisted all rules of causality and genre. To face them now, though. The fuck is this thing? No, this looks like another Project Moon Distortion or Abno. The fuck is... What the hell am I looking at? Well then, so the codex has been updated. The new world, yes, I can feel the alien element in this world. I've always been handed a new edition, then the rules have changed. I suppose it's season 0 for a new campaign. I see. Then it's a whole new story. Wonder what lessons I'll learn from this edition. Let's see, you said... I hate that username. That's the big bad of this campaign, then let's see. You seem like a very, very, very creepy dungeon master. The new codex is... Academy City. And a sensei. What the... Isn't that difficulty too high? Something like this. But there's a strategy for everything. A blind spot, an elemental weakness, and Achilles' heel. Anything is good. Do not underestimate that teacher, underground dweller. Interpret this world as you will. But just because you pretend it's a tabletop game... I freaking called it accidentally again! It doesn't mean you're the winning player. I'll give you a hint. The best build for this fight, for fighting that person, is... Don't mess this up for me, you trash! He's one of those people who hate being told what to do. He does not like backseat gaming, I see. Garbage like you don't even know what death is. To think vermin like you could ever understand my suffering, my solitude, my fear. Get lost, anonymous bystander. This is my campaign. All that matters is the enlightenment of my... I'm using words I can't understand, damn it. Don't you dare get in my way. And don't you dare mess with my campaign. This guy means some shit. Victory. Victory. Why is everyone obsessed over something as stupid as winning? The ending is already set. We all die in the end. That doesn't change. We're all fated to lose, but that's not what's important. All that matters is the journey, what the experience on that journey, and the realization you've come to. Now that has meaning. How dare you pursue to clothe yourself in a sublime name of gematria? It's an utter shame. Calm down. I need to calm down. I need to decide my opening move. Gematria dispersed? No, I am the true Gematria. I shall show the true face of Gematria from here on out. Good. First, I should learn about this world, the new codex. This new campaign. I should start with that place. Abydos. The empire that birthed the first great mystics. I wonder how they've been written in this codex. Oh, they're poor. Very, very poor. And there's only a handful of them. I'm looking forward to it. Please, don't you dare disappoint me. Oh, Abydos looks different from last I've seen. Actually, no, this actually looks like the lesson area. Oh, this is a Yumi. Oh, this is a flashback. Hoshino, look. I actually get to see what exactly happened to Yumi. It says that the old student council buried something amazing at the Great Abydos Oasis. Oh my god, she's so cute! That's not fair! Huh? Something amazing? Oh, I think this is like the first time I've seen Hoshino not sleepy. Yes, it looks like something used for fireworks displays. Might be a bunch of firecrackers made in a from rare minerals. It says if you burn it at a high temperature, it'll make some kind of plasma firework which fills the sky with a beautiful light. Look, they've even make them explode into shapes like this. Isn't it cute? I guess they wanted to use the fireworks for the festival, but for some reason, it didn't work properly and were dumped into the lake. Isn't that amazing? Image dumping something made of rare minerals that costs over 1 million yen per 100 grams just because it didn't work right. But I guess we shouldn't expect more from the same Abydos Students Council who used the gym mats made with the duck feathers because they had more money than they could spend. I wish they'd left us with even 100th of their budget. But it's been so long. It's been a long time since that oasis dried up. Yeah, you're right. The place is nothing but sand dunes now. We saw nothing like fireworks last time we were there. What are you trying to say? I've legitimately never seen Hoshino and not with her usual like happy sleepy face. This is a first for me. Hoshino, you only see the surface level story, don't you? The records are from when there used to be a lake, which means it happened a very long time ago, right? Just what are you implying? Those explosive fireworks, they must be buried somewhere beneath the sand. There are valuable minerals buried in dried up lake bed of the Great Oasis. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. Yumi, do you have any idea how long the excavating that desert might take? Well, we can't afford to waste time. We have to get started right away. And there's the Hoshino I know. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's time for a treasure hunt. Let's go, Yumi. Keep in mind the way Yumi dresses. You look at the Hoshino. Oh, wait, yeah, he actually does dress in a very similar way. Not quite exactly the same, but very similar way to current Hoshino. Also, sometime in, I want to say, when spring rolls around, I'm going to have to change my streaming times again. Probably to start around like 6 a.m. or something like that. That's probably what I'm going to have to start streaming from. Okay, but that's not till like spring comes around. But like around 6 a.m. as opposed to 11:45. Would it be? But that's not till spring, so I don't gotta worry about it. Hoshino, don't say, Yumi, I can feel it too. Right? It's not just me, then. In that case, we should wrap up soon. Maybe after digging just a bit more. Sorry, Hoshino, I think we're done for. Hoshino, where did we go wrong? When you came up with that ridiculous plan. Ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. You saw nothing. I'm definitely not gonna use that for a Bang Boost sniffing edit later. When you came up with that ridiculous plan. Aw, but Hoshino, you liked it too. It's all my fault. Is it all my fault? I know that already. You don't have to tell me. Oh my god, that's so cute. That is so cute. Oh, why Yumi gotta be so cute? I know the reality check's is gonna be coming real freaking soon, but now that I think about it, we probably don't need to wear our swimsuits at all. Holy shit, she is so cute in that swimsuit. Why can't we get a swimsuit version like this? I mean, that was obvious, right? Why did you say we should wear them in the first place? Well, I thought we might be digging, and then boom, we hit an aquifer and a burst of underground floods out. I can read. A burst of groundwater floods out. Is that even possible? I mean, the hot springs department has done it more than once. So imagine we strike it rich and solve the desertification crisis in the same moment. There is no way that could happen. Oh, I don't know. Send the hot springs department. They might fix it. I have to write down everything that happened today and reflect on my actions. Wait, Yumi, what are you writing? You're going to record this idiocy? Don't you do that, it's embarrassing! I know, Last Echo, I know, and that's what's making me so uncomfortable. Like, I am trying to enjoy this, and I am, but another part of me is just trying to pull it back, knowing how this all plays out in the end. But it's my responsibility as student council president, so I can help you do better in the future. First of all, the only thing that notebook has is our failures. Who do you want such... And who would want such a dingy old thing handed down to them? I'm going to buy a new one. Oh. It didn't take... I mean, we still know... It's still kind of bittersweet. We know what happens. But it didn't just hit you with a reality check right to the face. With some I thought that was just the next page was going to turn depressing, but it just went back to normal. I'm even more on edge now. I know, I have a feeling. Volume 1, Chapter 1 in the game development department were fine. And Chapter 2 was also mostly upbeat, And then the Eden Treaty happened. It was happy, had the depression. It's been happy, and happy lately. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it! Well, happy and then unsettling, because of the, questionably lollybaba, and you know what I mean. I just have a feeling this is going to take a turn for the worst. Okay, let's start our regular Abydos Foreclosure Task Force meeting. Before we begin, aren't we missing someone? Yep, the one person who never shows up on time. Yeah, so Shido isn't here. Where has she run off to now? Don't tell me she's hiding somewhere to take a nap again. I saw her sleeping in the classroom next door. What? Then you should have brought her. Shiroko, you knew we had a meeting. I did not wish to wake her up. Why? Because she was dozing off without a care in the world again? I understand Shiroko has a soft spot for Hoshido. I'll go get her now. I'll tag along, Shiroko. There's no need for everyone to go. Well, everybody likes Hoshido too much to wait. Hoshino, it's time for our meeting. Yep, it's time to wake up. Hoshino? Were you awake? Right, we have a meeting, right? My bad. This old timer forgets things all the time. Yes. You're not going to say something like you're not much older than us this time? Well, alright then, let's go. Ayana is scary when she's bad. Hoshino, wait for me. Hoshino, I know you're faking being asleep. Your halo's still there. Good. Everyone's here. Yes, Sensei. Now that the task force is assembled, let's begin. We'll start by discussing some old movements detected. Some odd movements detected in Abydos District. Odd movements? Will there be trouble? Well, it's just something to keep an eye on for now. What is it, Ayane? And it involves the Kaiser group. We're all familiar with Kaiser Corporation's previous excavations in the Abydos district, which they only concluded recently. Although we were unaware of precisely what Kaiser was trying to find at first. Well, we all know what they dug up. Although that ship was totally wrecked. Yes, there was destroyed above the stratosphere. No trace of its remains have been found. And once the battleship was destroyed, Kaiser appears to have lost any interest in continuing their operation in the Abydos Desert. Kaiser pulled their forces out of the district, and now all of the ruins stand empty. As we detected their activity and confirmed that their retreat from the excavation site. Yes, it was like a dream come true. They better not dare set foot in Abydos again. But Abydos is still in debt to Kaiser. Yes, our school still owes a debt to Kaiser. Their withdrawals had no impact on our financial situation. Though it does seem that the president of Kaiser Corporations is more interested in the new Sanctum Tower than the Abydos Desert now. But that's not the important point. The important point... yes. What's going on, Ayane? To cut to the chase, the Kaiser Group announced that they would convert Abydos debt into bonds, which they'll sell on the debt market. What? Bonds? Debt market? Oh, what does that mean? I'm actually confused. What the hell's a debt market? They're going to scrutinize their right to collect on our debt. Meaning they're going to sell the ownership of our debt to someone else. What'll happen then? Whoever buys the bonds will be able to collect our debt payments. Doesn't that mean we'll have to pay back to someone other than Kaiser? Isn't that a good thing? No, it doesn't make sense. Hoshino? People only buy bonds if they believe that they can profit from them. On paper, they can make a lot of money from us, but the debt of an academy that could cool down at any moment is a huge risk. And no one's going to buy bonds expecting to make a profit from 5 students who can barely make their debt payments. That's true, but this is a sign that Kaiser has completely abandoned any interest in us, or will if they find someone who can buy them out. Well, I suppose they could be trying to recoup some of their losses by selling the debt off at a cheap price. Does that mean we'll have less debt to repay? Unfortunately, no, Sharika. They're selling the rights to our debt at the lowest price, but the amount we owe won't change. They could sell the rights to like 1 million yen for 1,000 yen, but we'd still owe the million. I am casually sitting on like 40 million yen right now. I could just pay off your debt. But I got it. You don't have to explain anymore, Shiroko. Honey, how much of our debt was Kaiser converted into bonds? I would assume they didn't convert all of it. Yes, according to what they announced, it's about 45% of what Abydos owes Kaiser Corporation. I wonder what they're up to. But what if we buy our debt for cheaper price. I kind of thought of that for a second. There's no way it's gonna be that easy. They're selling the rights to it at a low price. We could just buy it ourselves. Yes, that's why I brought it up. There's no... This smells like a trap. There's no way they would make it that easy on us unless they just genuinely don't care anymore. I was thinking of using the money we've saved to buy some of those bonds once the debt market opens. That's brilliant. Let's do it, Ayane. We should keep an eye on the ups and downs, just like the stock market. Alright then. Huh? What's wrong? Price of our bonds skyrocketing. Skyrocketing? 450% of the face value? Someone's buying the bonds at a crazy rate. What? Who in the world? There's a lot of them checking the purchaser. Sold out. Abros bonds have been sold out. Just who would? We can check now. Group that purchased all our derivative-linked bonds, which use Abros Infrastructure Industries as a guarantee. The Nephi group? Ooh? Wait, that sounds familiar. Wait, that sounds very familiar. There, opening moves worthy of a walkthrough. I hope you're prepared for your first turn, my dear player. No, my dear sensei. We shall understand the true profundity of death through our game. The hell happened? We're gonna find out what exactly happened. I mean, we know what happened to it, but we don't know what caused it. Okay, well, I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'm gonna grab a new drink. I need to check on my 3D printer because I promised I'd make Christmas gifts for a friend. I will be right back, everybody. If I can find the button. There's the button. Hello everybody, I am back, although my earbuds are not cooperating and connecting as they should. There they go. I can hear the cute and funny music again. I am now happy with life. I am now happy with life. Hello, lurker on Twitch. Yo, Snake, happy 1 year, wait, happy 1 year? Huh? Happy, what? 1 year? Oh, it says it's just been a year since, has it been a year since I started streaming on Twitch? Oh. I didn't even know it was been 1 year. Thank you, Dark Prince. I didn't even know it was my 1 year. I never pay attention to these things. Oh, you've been falling for it. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Wait, okay, I did not expect to be dealing with Highlander in the Abydos story. What? The dust is getting in my throat. I was told that, and I know nothing about who that person is. I know nothing. I was told that Highlander has their own powerhouse. Well, the bet we're gonna meet him here. Although I know nothing. I don't even know their name or what they look like or nothing. This is the last one. Should be. Why did they have to schedule a cargo transport now of all times? So hello, Dark Prince. Hope you've been doing well. Hope you've been doing well. The storage rooms haven't been touched in ages. Seriously though, what's this place even for? Well, I can't do southern accents. Believe me, I have tried. I can't do accents. If I could, Hoshino would sound like Morgan Freeman. If I could do voices and accents. I believe me, I would be talking a German accent for every single Gehenna student. British accent for anybody who's training. I would be doing them if I could. I guess there... I can read. I guess it's I guess they store inscriptions about Academy Industrial Corporation, whatever that means. It's supposed to be an important document. These ancient things are important? They wouldn't be sitting here collecting dust if that were true. It doesn't matter either way. Let's just get it over with. The boxes in that corner are marked for disposal. Are you sure? Maybe we should open them up and double check. It'll be fine. We're on a tight schedule, so get a move on. If you say so. Move, the shelf's gonna fall over. How did the supports break? What did you do? Me? I didn't touch it. Oh, that was a close one. How does a metal shelf just snap like that? More importantly, how are we gonna clean all this up? What's this? I can't believe this. What are you looking at? I don't know. A document that fell out of one of the boxes. A sales contract with some of some kind from Abydos High School. Huh? Oh, they've never really showed the desertification thing in any of the artwork. Oh, younger Adobe looks so cute. And this isn't even that much of a time difference. Wow. Nanomi grew a lot. That's a private middle school? Oh yeah, that's right. It was mentioned that Nanomi came to Abydos. Didn't really say from where, so I take it she used to be to another school then. I swear I've heard that name pop up before, but I don't know anything about it. Huh. Is this the place? Unless I'm mistaken. That student must be the vice president. She's still persevering all by herself, but why? Huh? Oh my god, small Nanomi is so cute. I thought someone was there. It must have been my imagination. That was too close. I heard she's a generational talent and all that, but how'd she notice me? Generational talent? What else did you hear? I heard that Hoshino is, how? No, excuse me, how did you do that, Hoshino? I would have freaking screamed. Wow, you know my name, too. About that, you see. You know me, but I don't know you. What's your business here? Nothing? Are you a spy? Who sent you? State your affiliation and year. I'm sure you've heard the rumors. You might be older than me, but I won't go easy on you. Me? No, I'm not. Wait. I know that school emblem. Yep, I'm from the Abydos District too. And I'm actually younger than you. I'm graduating middle school this year. There is a fly on my microphone. You a middle schooler? You look way older than me. Still, small Nanomi would. Hoshino has not changed at all, though. She just got more laid back. Oh, right. Where have I seen it? The... Nephthys? Nephith... I don't... There's so much shit I can't pronounce in this game. Private middle school? Yup, that's me. It doesn't explain much, though. The main office left the district ages ago, and the affiliated schools along with it. I'm scheduled to close after my graduation. I'll be the last graduating class. Private middle school. An elite private school owned and operated by the group. I get it now. I did hear that the group's successor was around middle school age. So why haven't you left the district yet, Nanomi? Taking one last tour before you leave, doesn't matter either way, I guess. But what's the infamous group's precious little daughter bothering me for? Are you after this? Are you after the school? daughter. Okay, so Nodomi has parents here in Kavotos, it sounds like. How? We have been the only, like, male human here. How? Have we not seen them? I got the freaking fly. Get. If they're trying to come after this school, a little successor is going to find out just how easy a halo can shatter. I'm sorry, I went a little too far. Stop giving me shit I can't pronounce, damn it! Can you explain already, Ayane? Well, what is this group thing buying up our bonds? That's, well, Saint Nephis company, or I don't know, man. It's a business that started out in Abydos and grew like crazy. It is one of the most successful companies in all of Kavotos at one point. All of Kavotos from Abydos? You're assuming how influential Abydos was in the past. She's right, Abydos was the best of the best. Once upon a time, we were a force to be reckoned with. We were in an academy with a rich history, the strongest students, and the best education once upon a time. Well, then the sandstorms happened, and you know the rest. And during the Golden Age, the Saint Company flourished right alongside the Abydos High School. The sand wouldn't stop coming. The desertification of the district bled us dry. Came tumbling down along with Abydos. The Trans-Desert Railway was a desperate attempt to bring more commerce to the area, but it was too late. The venture nearly bankrupted them. Minutes came screeching halt, and they spread their money too thin, trying to make up for it. The result was an economic collapse that Abydos, well, it simply couldn't recover from. The Abydos Student Council did the best it could to offset the fallout. Note the students and the residents left Abydos in a mass exodus. After that, they decided to cut its losses. The company sold off all its business interests and left Abydos behind. And the breaks, by the time I started my first year, it was just a bad memory. Are you telling me that our district was totally screwed because of their greed? Hold your horses, Sharika. They were just one piece of a long domino of disasters. It's okay, Hoshino. She's entirely correct. They took a dangerous risk, and it was Abydos that paid the consequences. They were the final nail in the coffin that entombed Abydos. It was the core of Abydos' downfall, the antagonist of the story, and my family was its founder. What? Yes, I am the successor. Anomi? I sort of knew. Did you, Ayane? And you didn't tell me this entire time? No, it was just from a context clues. Her gold card that was the initial indicator, but then she did say she did offer just to pay for Well, she didn't say that she'd use that card to pay for, off Abaddon's debt, but that just ended up becoming a different kind of criminal. I remember that. The Trans-Desert Railroad was a project that accelerated the downfall of Abydos. If we can use it to save the world, there would be nothing more gratifying for me. And then Nomi was able to access the railway system that essentially confirmed it for me. So I was the only one who didn't know? What about Hoshino and Shiroko? Well, I didn't know because I didn't know who the hell this group was till now. Oh. Okay, good. Shiroko didn't know either. But why would you hide that this whole time? Shiroko knows, doesn't she? Shiroko knows. Well, sorry. That was super insensitive of me. I guess it's not an easy thing just to bring up out of nowhere. Don't worry, Sharika. At the end of the day, you stayed, and you had every reason to leave. But you stayed this whole time. With that settled, I'll present the facts of the case. The Kaiser Corporation sold off 45% of Abaddon's bonds to the black market today. Kaiser likely made an exorbitant profit with the sales, and we now have a huge increase in creditors. To confirm that Saints something bought up all the derivative bonds that were previously loaned out using Abydos' industrial facilities as collateral at 4 to 5 times its original value, no less. Expect a question as to why. I'll have to look into it. Would you be able to look at the collateral rights for the derivative bonds they purchased? Yes, let me see. Collateral appears to include the following. The development rights ownership of specific facilities and infrastructure, as well as all ancillary facilities. Essentially everything except real estate. As expected, Kaiser won't let go of that so easily. Do you know which facilities are included? I saw it somewhere. Here, infrastructure of transportation and its subsidiary facilities. Since when do we have transportation stuff left over? The Trans-Desert Railway. What? There's nothing else in the district that fits its description. But that doesn't make any sense. Why would they buy a project they left to rot in the desert? And for 5 times the price they sold it for. Well, it makes no sense on a business level. There has to be a motive we're not seeing. What could they possibly be trying to achieve? It's incomprehensible. I can't think of a single justification. Wait, what if they found an oil reservoir deep under the construction sites? No chance, Sharika. If that were remotely possible, Abydos wouldn't be in a ghost town right now. Oh, okay, but what if some kind of super rare gem or element, maybe they found... Sharika, didn't you already learn that that was a scam? Did you not learn from your mistakes? You're as silly as you are as adorable, Sharika. I promise this desert's been squeezed of every last drop of value it could possibly hold. And it's not like people didn't try. There was just nothing to be found. No oil, no super rare gems, no germanium. Wait, Sharika, germanium isn't really worth anything to begin with. Well, it's not like anyone else is coming up with an explanation. It really is a mystery. The emergency alarm? What happened? There's been an explosion within the district. Intruders. Kaiser? Is it Kaiser? It doesn't appear so. They're not targeting any buildings or causing any particular destruction. Controlled detonations, maybe. Were they near the excavation site? Doesn't appear so. Wait, one moment. I found them. Students from another academy. I haven't seen those uniforms before. There's dozens of them. What? Here's that they're... Highlander. Well, I was concerned about who it could be, but it's just the twins. It's just the adorable Shibugakis. Oh, that felt great. I get the feeling they're gonna be our enemies for a bit, aren't they? I think this is technically the first time we would have met them story-wise. I need a drink, one moment. That felt great. Loud. So loud. It's called expressing myself. Self-expression. Anyways. What's the stitch? The boulder blocking the railway is no more. And as the icing on the cake, we uncovered a narrow gauge railway. Just like it was described in the contracts. We just wrapped up repairs on the train. We can take it on a test run. Please, please, please. We've got deadlines to meet, so let's do it. We need to reach the abandoned route all the way down there. All aboard. Oh. Was that a freaking whistle? One of those weird pulley noisemaker things. Huh, we're off. At this rate, well, we'll be a full week ahead of schedule. That's great and all, but are you sure all our I's are dotted and T's crossed? What does that mean? Aren't we trespassing a different district right now? Are we? And? What is the lack of, what's with this lack of concern? I don't know the name exactly, but we're in a different district right now. If we begin construction without proper permits and paperwork, we're basically invading. We could start an all-out war. Oh, is there something wrong with it? Yes! There are many things wrong with that! Seriously, why are you stressing over the small stuff? The Trans-Desert Railway is ours now anyway. What? Yup, because we own 51% of the Abnosh Trans-Desert Railway directive bonds. Yep, we do. Now, all this belongs to the CCC. Technically, basically, however it shakes out, it'll be fine. Just owning the rights to the railway isn't enough. You need contracts, permits, construction agreements. Blah, blah, blah. Annoying. So annoying. If we spend all the time on traveling the red tape, we'll never make the deadline. Don't ever forget, time is money for railway workers. Yeah, because Hikari's model is something like fast construction, no administration. Who cares about paperwork? I like her. I like Hikari. I like Hikari. Just the twins. Just before. Who cares about a war? Trains! Last echo. My favorite school is Gehenna. their level of chaos is that someone like the twins really aren't that... things like that isn't that much of a concern to me at this point. They're just normal. But they're just normal. I'm used to the insanity that's gonna hit on. So, yes. It should be saying just the twins to someone who is just fine with causing all-out war. This is just normal. This is just normal. This all sounds incredibly problematic, but if the CCC is saying so, I'll just take your word that there won't be any issues. There won't be, right? Sure. Nah, not a single one. Who the hell are you people? Oops, sister, they found out. So speedy. You said there wouldn't be a single issue. Highlander Railroad Academy are currently trespassing on Abaddon's territory. Explain yourselves. No work can be conducted in Abaddon's district without express approval of the Foreclosure Task Force. That's the law. No, it's common sense. Here I thought Gehenna. Of course they freaking thought it was Gehenna. We're the only ignorant brutes who would flaunt common decency, but no, is Koboto's just a mirage of rude, brainless academies? Didn't we discover that we actually don't own really anything outside of the school building? Like, I'm pretty sure we discovered that. And that's why Gehenna had no problem with just bombing the district. Same for Kaisar. You're right, I can't see how two brats with the southern accents can be dangerous. I'm not saying they're not dangerous, I'm just saying I'm used to it. Am I allowed to enjoy even one iota of logic in this world, or are we just psychopaths now? Says the girl who just went with a bank robbery like it was normal. I mean, granted, you got roped into it, but you still went with it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Deep breaths, Ayane. Look, she's mad. Real mad. She sure is. Wait, what business does Highlander Academy have in this district? Who's that? An adult? That's Sensei. Shell Sensei. Sensei Shale? You haven't heard of them? They're infamous. The rumor says they'll burn everything in their path under the pretense of solving conflicts between academies. They're my instructor who keeps the peace. I mean, you're technically not wrong. One time, someone made them mad. They blew up an entire train. When did we blow up a train? One of ours! I would never cross them. Wait, when did we blow up a train? In fact, the rumors only get worse and worse. Hey, okay, okay, so, running around naked, okay, there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. I got launched out of a spaceship. Trap train event? Oh, is that the one with, Sharika and, Kasumi? Or the Hot Springs girl? Ichika and her? Is that one? Which is exactly why I wish there was more Yuri art of her and Kasumi. There's only been one good one. And it makes me sad. Let's not hyperbolize it. It's a good thing. They're just rumors, right? Now, what has our esteemed teacher been getting themselves into? No, you know, there's so much worse they could get me on right now. Okay, in our defense, Last Echo, we didn't blow up the train. We just got roped into some shit that we should have been involved in. That thing would have gotten blown up if we weren't there. That, in our defense, that one was not our fault. It usually is, but that one was not. Go, Sensei. Wait, what? Shiroko? Of course Shiroko is just... Of course Shiroko is encouraging that. Shiroko, nothing these people said is good at all. Of course Shiroko is cool with the streak. Of course she's okay with it. Thank God Hanako's not here. What exactly? Your excuses don't matter. We have jurisdiction over our district. And we demand that you cease this activity immediately. You may have the rights to the wearway, but you're still required to cooperate with the district's governing body. What do, Nozomi? Duh. What we always do, Hikari. Huh? What do you think you're... Hey, that's dangerous! We can do whatever we want. Okay, since when is it okay, Tsurugi, she got, the train's not that dangerous. Tsurugi just got nailed by one, and she's just fine. At most, that would just lead to a concussion or something here. That would have been fine. That's not that dangerous. It's just really get a sting. We're gonna do whatever we want, and the pencil pushers can clean up after us. Hikari likes it. The train, it's moving on the Trans-Desert Railway? The Highlander students are all aboard the train. They're trying to get away. Wait, seriously, didn't we just find out that earlier that we technically don't own anything outside the school district? Like, it's no longer our territory, it's Kaisar's. That's why we found out that Gehenna technically wasn't trespassing when they were bombing the district, and may or may not have attempted to kidnap Sensei at one point. We found that out. Is that... I'm confused. Oh, well, okay, so it was the Ichiko one? Okay. What should we do? Chase them. Their goal was to fix the train. We can figure out why after we catch them. Let's go. I won't allow them to treat Abydos like this. We'll find out what they're up to. Following your lead, Sensei, I had a feeling this was going to happen for Coastal Task Force. Move out again. God damn it. Every freaking time. Okay, Sharika, picking you up is just the cutest thing, your little run you do, but... Man, are you one of the few I just never field. You're just not very good. Wait, I have no control. Oh, it's... Let's save that. Nanomi, delete them. What the hell? Wait, what? What was that weird ticket thing above, Shiroko's head? I just can't wait for the fact that after I'm done with this chapter, I can finally do Shiroko Terra's Momos. That's all I know. For what reason, I have no idea. That's just what I know. Does not spoil us anymore after that. Finally. What the hell is this? What is this new weirdness? I don't understand.
前段発射覚悟しなさいよし無駄だよよし行くわよ
None of my attacks, but none of my specials can actually reach them.
支援攻撃こっちへのタイミング逃しませんよしお願いしますよさあ次
I thought they were wearing swimsuits for a second. Also, none of my attacks are in range. Only Hoshino can get close enough. Come on, that. Oh, I can't. She's not quite in range. And goodbye, boss lady. That is a Browning. That is an M1919 Browning. Okay. I like that gun. Cool. I want one. I don't know where I was going with this. Other than I want one. I don't think that's how trades... Of course the twins would be the ones to figure out how to drift a freaking trade. Of course they would be the ones to figure out how to drift a freaking train. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I mean, I will admit, I am impressed. Okay, heal. God, your ability just doesn't do anything. You spend most of its duration reloading. Holy shit! Holy shit! The fuck just happened? I was barely taking any damage. When the hell did that happen? I genuinely did not expect just to get nuked in a freaking story mission. I was only half paying attention to what was going on. Everything was going fine, until it wasn't. Like, literally, we were taking no damage. I didn't expect an attack to do that much all of a sudden. Drop the medic. I have no idea accidentally through the med kit at them. I thought a different one popped up. Whoops. Whoops. I genuinely was not paying that much of attention. I thought it would just be like your typical, I just walk through it, don't really gotta focus too much. I thought that's what was gonna happen. I didn't expect like an actual proper boss. That caught me off guard. Okay, let's go in. Round 2. Whoops. Normally, you don't even have to hit the buttons and you'll win, so I wasn't. God damn it. Okay, now that I know that this is I'd hardly call it a scare issue. I was legitimately just not paying attention because every other story mission up to this point, I just bulldozed through and I didn't even have to touch the buttons. That just made it go faster. I legitimately just wasn't paying attention because I didn't have a reason to. I got him this time. Now that I actually know that this is an actual legitimate fight, I got him. Focus on. Okay, heal. Out of the way. Survivor. That was not the survivor I was aiming at. Come on, move forward, everybody. Move forward. Get her! And Shiroko just straight up nuked her. Her heal is so easy to miss. Hey, round 2! I actually understand this is a legitimate fight now. I mean, that's actually legitimately very impressive that you are drifting a train. I don't know how, but you're doing the thing, and the thing is actually very impressive. Make sure to keep the heals up. Drop heal. Why is my audio doing funky weirdness? My earbuds are about to disconnect for no reason. Because I can't hear nothing. It's gone completely silent. Why? Oh, I guess my Razer earbuds just randomly felt like turning on and being connected. Okay, yeah, it's working now. Okay. I can hear again. Drop the heals. Heal now, please. Wow, okay, so that hits like a freight train. Got it. That's what got me last time. Good. Finally, something can actually hurt me. I welcome this fight. Oh, the fight's over. Damn it. I was not expecting, like, that level of damage. Wow, these guys are stronger than the train. I mean, yeah, one of them just tanked Panaz's laser. Are you really surprised? The other one's just gender bent heavy from TF2, and one's in another timeline, the Wolf God of Death. Yeah, you guys never stood a chance. Of all the people you could pick a fight with, you picked a fight with them. We've got it. Don't look. We got whooped. Don't look. But I think they surrounded us. This is gonna impact the scheduling for sure. That's a problem. Construction's all messed up. They're talking big, but they were so weak. No, I don't think they were weak. I think you guys are just ridiculously strong at times. Except for Sharika. Sharika just seems normal. I mean, Ayana is, I guess, normal, too. Where's my... There we go. No... Whoops. No more meaninglessly fighting at meaninglessly fighting. Answer my questions. What business does Highlander Railroad Academy have with Nabodos? What's your goal? You're smart enough to have put at least some of it together, no? Wood! I'm sorry, that was just instinctual, I'm sorry. Overseer! Please help, we're done for. They might kill us, for real. No, we're not gonna go that far. We might go the Batman strategy of just beating you until you're on 1 HP, but we're not gonna kill you, don't worry. Another Highlander? Who are you? I've got a bad feeling about this one. They're the ones the twins screamed to her for help when shit goes down, and I don't know who she is, so that just... Oh, boy. You there, friend? Carrying out a rescue mission? Friend would be more than a stretch. What? Oh, god damn it. What's with my earbuds? 1 minute. The earbud, my Razer earbuds is just randomly kicking on for a second, and it's messing up my audio and just takes it away all of a sudden. There we go. That's kind of what I was thinking. She looks menacing. What? You can't trust anyone. Shoe? Her halo looks like a throwing star. I suppose my assignment is technically to rescue them, but I assure you this is a matter of obligation. My name is Asaguri Shu. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I swear, as we get farther and farther again, there's more shit I can't pronounce. It just keeps piling on, man. I am the overseer of Highlander Railroad Academy, who answers to only to the board of directors. An overseer? It's nothing fancy. I am an errand girl of the higher-ups, and unfortunately, those idiotic... I mean, the twins you apprehended are Hikari and Nozomi. Officers of the Central Control Center of, or the CCC. Shuo? Kuo. I think I'm pronouncing that right now? Our relationship is... Our relationship is more so those of adversaries that won't hesitate to deceive the other, but are forced to occasionally work together. Exactly, she plays the role of overseer perfectly, and a villain who hates construction. She lives only to disrupt our schedule. And, back it up, aren't you gonna call us something really, really mean? Wait, why am I giving her the deeper voice? Yippee she was, how, yippee, yippee she was, how rude! Our academy is made up of branch organizations with independent authority, so we may be under the same banner, but by no means are we allies. Each railway route and region is controlled by different factions. Back to the matter at hand, as their overseer, I apologize they failed to follow proper procedure and act recklessly, so they are entirely at fault for the current situation. I'm sure you're aware, but we now owe the development rights for Abydos Railway. That can't be true. You've looked into it. I'm just gonna say Neff brought out the bond. The bonds, not Highlander Academy. We're one and the same at this point. As a corporate academy, it's common for Highlander to enter into contracts with private enterprises. Long story short, Neff's rights to the duties are also Highlanders. Were you not aware, Miss Nanomi? You know each other? Nothing like that, but... I'll let her explain. For now, would you mind transferring Dumb and Dumber into my custody in return? I'll come to Abydos High School and answer any questions you have. That's... You can let them go. Freedom! Scary! That was so super scary! Prepare your questions. I'll come pay you a visit as soon as I'm able. You two, we're leaving. Just like that? Come on, kiddos, let's get out of here for now. I'm sure we'll get our answers soon. Head back to the foreclosure task force room. Things now gone. Oh no, another flashback. No, this is no. It's going to happen eventually. We're gonna see some horrifying shit. Like, more than just a glimpse of what Hoshido saw, aren't we? I don't wanna. I don't wanna. She's so cute. I don't wanna. How did this happen? Is it obvious? You naive, trusting soul. But you told me, you said it would be 90 hours of reliable work per week. And I'd get paid lots for it. You really think a broken down district like Abydos would have reliable work? Around these parts, you scrape by with whatever work you can get. You can. Shouldn't I still get paid though? You're right. But I have to get paid. I need a lot more money so I can pay off the school's debt. And if my underclassman finds out about this, she's gonna get really worried, and... You're really worried about the wrong things here. You're our prisoner now. Every square inch of this building is lined with our subordinates, all armed to the teeth. No one's going to save you, honey. Now, honey. So. Huh? Uh-oh. Oh, was that an earthquake? The whole building? Uh-oh. Oshido? Yup. You disgusting thugs. What the? Oh my god, that face. That face is so... Oshido? Seriously. Do you have to disappear when I already have so much to do? Do you know how long it took to find you? We've got work to do. Let's go. You think you're just gonna waltz out of here? Yes. Hey, stop this little girl immediately. Who are you talking to unless you have more cronies hiding in the ceilings? I already took out all the trash. Holy shit, Hoshido. I mean, okay, when we very first saw Hoshino, I think I said something like, along the lines of, like, I can't remember what exactly I said. But I just think I just made a comment on, like, she's all sleepy, laid back, and then what happens if this girl locks in or something like that. Or actually wakes the fuck up and stops being sleepy. I think I said she would actually probably be like, really strong, didn't I? Or something like that. Let me guess. Way back then I was spot on. How can that be? You did that by yourself? What kind of superhuman are you? Are you really surprised at this point? Komodos are full of these one-woman armies at this point. Yeah, I had to mute my mic there. I'm so scared, Oshido! Could you please stop getting tricked into obvious dodgy adults? But how many times do I have to tell you there's no rules of decency in Abydos anymore? Once all the residents left, the neighborhoods just turned into crime-ridden slums. Abydos is Komodo's trash can for the unsavory and unwanted characters. So, if you don't know them, just assume they're bad. But what if they're not? What if they actually just need help? That's a fantasy. The only people in Abydos are criminals with bad intentions. But, no buts. If you're trying to help people, they'll take advantage of you faster than you can blink. Be on guard with anyone, and everyone is the only way to protect our school. Which is why I'm saying you need to be more Hoshino. The way you're speaking. What's wrong, Hoshino? Yumi? This is really important, so please listen closely, Hoshino. Wait. You don't have to tell me from this close up. Hoshino, you can't live your life being suspicious of everyone you come across. Accepting violence and lies is the norm, and taking them for granted. If we do that, then one day we'll wake up and realize that we've become the people we hate the most. There's a difference between trusting people and blindly trusting people. You're right, we might be able to save Abydos using your methods, but it won't be our Abydos anymore. I can't bear the thought of Abydos becoming synopsis with lies and violence. That would make me sad. I know you think it's silly, but I hope that we'll always be able to hold our hand out our hand to people who need it, especially in times like these. We can offer food and clothing those who are hungry and cold. I'm a dummy, so I don't know if I'm saying this right. I think if it's you, you can understand what I'm trying to say. No way, this is exactly what I mean. This bumbling innocence of yours is what always gets you into trouble. What if trusting people means ending up in a situation like today again? If that happens, you'll come to the rescue again, won't you? Well, yeah. What are you giggling about? Okay, I'm writing this down so we'll never forget this conversation, dude, Shido said. What? Stop writing that now. I hate it when you pull out that notebook. And again, what's with the design? I said stop writing. What the hell is that design? What? Please at least get a different notebook and not an elementary school. We're not elementary school students anymore. Now, you know what? Forget the notebook. I wanted to talk to you about a plan I came up with, Yumi. If it works, I think we'll make Abydos at least a little safer. Yumi? Yumi? Wait, what the hell happened? Yumi. Oh, this isn't just a flashback. She was dreaming. Oh, wait, no. This place. What was it? Wait, what the hell happened? She was just there. What the hell happened? Oh. Right. I got distracted. I'm here to lock up the Abydos student council room. I guess it felt... Oh, it was a dream. Ah. I just need to lock up... Huh? Well, that explains the sudden shift, but... There's no rush. I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Definitely. By the way, Yumi means dream. You. I've been waiting for you, Vice President. For me? Why? I'd like to tell you something. That's so, okay, go ahead. You're right, I am from the... I am from Neffy's group. I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm just gonna say Neffy. But I don't think that should stop me from helping Abydos if I want to. Help Abydos? I'll pay off the school's debt in its entirety with this gold card. Wait. What? Gold card? Technically, it's my personal credit card. Well, Neffy's finances it, but I could sort of use it. So the alternative reading of the chapter title is Traces of Yumi, or... Oh. Don't you think you're being arrogant, little lady? If you pay off the school's debt with that card, that means you'll owe the school. You'll own the school from here on out. Is that your angle? What? No, of course not. I just wanted to help. I don't care about owning anything. That's not how it works. You might not have bad intentions, but you're naive. Neffy's finances that card, so it's technically theirs. If you use that, then it'll be Neffy's who paid off our debt. I... It's not your money just because you're spending it, little lady. Tell me, have you ever lifted a finger in your life? Work? Done laundry? Wiped the countertop? Well... Here's a life lesson. Money belongs to the person who earns it, not the privileged little hare who spends it without a care in the world. If you're trying to hand this school over to nephews, then sure, pay off our debt with your with your fancy card. Then, what do I do? How can I help you pay back Abados's debt? If you really wanted to, you could get a job and help make payments as an Abados student. Okay, I understand. Just like you, right? Huh? I'll be back before you know it once I get a few things sorted out. And, my name isn't Little Lady. It's Nanomi, upperclassman Hoshino. Huh? If you'll excuse me. Huh. Oh, at this point in time, I'm sure genuine niceness probably just confuses the hell out of Hoshino. Yumi, where are you? Yumi, I'm here for you. Yumi! Yumi! Hoshino? Oh, it's just you. Sorry for waking you up. Are you okay? Middle schoolers shouldn't poke their noses around where they don't belong. This is a high school, you know. I heard someone screaming. And I've officially graduated, so I'm no longer a middle schooler. I've been accepted into Highlander Railroad Academy, actually. They're in an industry academy contract with Neffy's, so I think I think they're processing my paperwork now. Congrats, good for you. Then, shoo, go enjoy your fancy new school. I was hoping I wanted to take one last look around Abados District before I left. I wasn't trying to stalk you or anything. I was just walking by the school. But then I heard someone screaming, so I came to check. I see. Go have a blast, enjoy your farewell tour, little lady. I heard the news. The student council president went missing. Was her name Yumi? But there have been a lot of rumors that the president was an airhead who struggled at leading the school, and that she abandoned the vice president. But I looked into the classified documents. The president isn't missing, but well... I read that the person who provided a witness account... I'm sorry, I shouldn't be prying like this. Talking about it won't change anything. I mean, it's just you and me here. Did you give up looking for whatever was in the desert? You persisted, didn't you? Even after the president was found, even after the president was found, you continued searching the desert. What were you looking for? No crap. I gotta plug in my phone. This is the Abados. Oh, there we go. Now my phone's charging. And this is the Abados student council room, correct? everything is packed away already. But you went through the effort of forcing the sealed door open. I can't help but think you were looking for something. Did you find it? Let's go. No, wait for me. It's so dusty. I'm only one person, you know. We didn't exactly have a cleaning crew here. The sands ruined the flooring, just like everything else. We were forced into this annex when all the other buildings were mummified by Abados's desertification. It's not exactly state-of-the-art facilities out here. I heard the history. It was considered a tragedy when the main building of Abados was buried by the desert. Seeing as this was once the oldest, most storied district in all of Kavodos. You've done your homework. Even the building we used during my first year is long gone at this point. Yes, I believe you joined the school and then had to move here not soon after. Maybe a little too much homework. I was interested in the history. Despite being annexed, it's still equipped with everything you would need to hold classes. What's this classroom, Hoshino? School festival headquarters? I never saw this in the layout plans or documentation. Oh, could this be for the Oasis Festival? Hold on, don't barge into... I have a wonderful idea. You could revitalize the school and bring back visitors with fun events like the Oasis Festival. Yep, we could do a cute event like an idol performance. Oh, it's empty. No, the Oasis Festival hasn't been around for years. You're absolutely right. I suppose I got a little carried away there. Funny enough, her idea might actually work. If maybe you got a little bit of outside help, it might actually work. Hey, why are you here? Well, I was thinking having an idol performance would... No, not here in this room. Why have you been following me around, little... Nephew lady? I'm imaging... Okay, if anyone has heard Piper from Zenless Zone Zero talking, I'm imaging Hoshino kind of speaking a similar way Piper does. Well, not on the way she speaks, but how her voice sounds. It's kind of just how I imaged this version of her talking. I've got things to do, and entertaining a middle school wasn't on the agenda. So why are you showing up here with all your questions and ideas? You're already registered and set to go to the Highlander, aren't you? I have a feeling deep down that I'll regret it for the rest of my life if I choose Highlander. Well, given what we know about the, what happened in the other timeline with, the chroma and all that, something happened to you when you left the school, so, yeah, you might. You just might. They aren't patterned. Aren't they partnered with... Aren't they partnered with Nephies? Sounds like a grand old time for you. You're not wrong. I'd likely be treated well and even appointed student council president. A fancy position for a fancy girl, huh? Look, I get it. You've got your own situation to worries. But look around you. There's exactly one student here. There's nothing appealing about this sad old ghost town. You've got a bright future ahead of you, Nanomi. So please take this old-timer's advice, alright? Old-timer? You're not that much older than me, Hoshino. What do you mean? What do you mean, little middle schooler? We're entire grades apart. I technically graduated, though. Same thing. So wouldn't it technically be the same for Hoshino? Won't she actually be moving up a year, too? Okay, I'll present a brief overview of Highlander Railroad Academy. This time is of the essence right now. The Academy maintains railroads throughout Kovodos. It even personally manages some lines running through the city. On top of having several business ventures, it's unique from other academies in that it does not necessarily belong to any given district. The railways act as a district borders, which individual factions manage. All these dots and lines make up different districts, Unique is one way to put it. Yes, and the constant push and pull of power over these railway districts create a complex political structure. As the Overseer mentioned, the Secretariat and the Security Department are in charge of maintaining and managing the railways, and the Central Control Center manages the Academy's administrative duties. So we can kinda see it as a Highlander Student Council. Exactly, Sharika. The twins we had the misfortune of meeting are officers of the CCC, in other words, members of the Student Council. And Shuo is the overseer. The overseer works as a board director. Her primary directive is to keep the CCC in check. It would appear that Shuo wasn't lying when she said she's not necessarily allied with the twins, but again, it's all rather complicated. And that concludes my briefing on Highlander Railroad Academy. Huh? What was that? The doorbell? We installed it for visitors to use, but it's the first time it's ever actually been rung. Hi. It's us, Highlander CCC. Hello, Hikari doesn't stop ringing the doorbell. We're here, let us in. Roger, please prepare for Hikari. Special 1 second, 16th hit, Ding Dong Dish combo. A freaking mouthful. What? She is definitely autistic. Why are they like this? You can say that about most. You can say that about most of the people in Komodo. It's just, why are they like this? That sums up a lot more than just the twins. Speak of the devil, they actually came. Move, officers. Whoa. Wait your turn. No pushing. I'm Shuo Highlander over. I am Shuo Highlander Overseer. I apologize for these two for our officers' lack of manners. Oi, hey, these brats are cute though. They get a pass. I love the autistic dork at the corner. We arrived to make good on our promise to the foreclosure task force. If you would let us in, I assure you we come in peace. Well, what should we do? I don't really want them to break our only doorbell, so let's just let them in. Okay, so I may have overhydrated. I gotta run to the restroom again. I will be right back, everybody. I will be right back. And I'm so afraid of I want to know what happened to Yumi, but I know it's not gonna pull any punches. I just have a feeling. Like, I mean, I should rephrase that. We know what happened, but how it happened. I mean, I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. One of my dogs was kind of dinging at the bells I have on my door wanting out. I am back. There we go. There we go. Okay. Admittance accepted. Victory pose. Oh, I got plugged my phone in. It came unplugged. There we go. Why is it so cramped here? Where are we supposed to sit? On the ground? Officers, please refrain from touching others' belongings without permission. There's no fridge here. Just sit and be still. Jumping on the chairs is the opposite of being still. Sit. Apologies. Again, is this the Abydos Foreclosure Task Force Club room we are standing in? Sharika? Shiroko, whatever you're thinking, hold your horses. I wasn't going to do anything, I swear. Oh, I thought it was Sharika running and Shiroko grabbed her. Yes, we're the Foreclosure Task Force. Well, you found us. Let's get to it, Highlanders. Is this edible? Hello, Art. Where's our tea? Right, just a moment. Please don't strain yourselves for their sake. We won't be here long. Boo. Boo! If you could, for once, properly assess the situation, you would understand that we aren't welcome guests here, officers. These agents are willing to stand up against the giant that is Kaiser Corporation to protect their school. Considering this train engine that could consider this a train engine that could explode at any moment. I need another drink. Not that there are any need for real concern. I could easily dispose of them if a fight broke out. Deep breaths, Shiroko, deep breaths. Okay, I don't know how strong you are, but I don't think you can handle both Shiroko and Hoshido. Was it going to double swear? We need to put you on a freaking leash, Shiroko. They keep saying... Shiroko kept saying that you weren't like some wild animal who needed to be caught. You kind of are at times. Why are you acting all innocent if you were about to blow a fuse? I know you were about to blow a fuse. Oops. Let's get to the point. Shuo. I have to keep remembering how to pronounce it. Also, thank you for typing that. I would not have figured it out otherwise. You came to speak with the Foreclosure Task Force. Yes. Shell Sensei, correct? My apologies for the earlier situation. However, I'm afraid are not the ones who you will be negotiating with. Area secured, it's safe to proceed. Thank goodness. How can there be so much dust in one place? Yes, how barbaric. I'd rather not stay in this toxic environment any longer than necessary. Let's get indoors. Who are these punks? Please watch your language. These are your creditors, after all. Creditors? Like our creditors who brought those sharks here. Let's lower our voices a little bit, Sharika. It would appear these are the people who bought out our derivative bonds. I suppose we have no other option but to hear them out. Okay. Excuse me? So this is the Abydos Student Council room. Oh no, they're unionizing. Oh no. It's even more crap than I expected. Nice to meet you. We're the private equity fund invests in this business. To you, we're Abydos' new creditors. I am their legal representative speaking on behalf of their interest. Welcome. Who are you people? Wasn't Neffy the one that brought out the bonds? You don't seem like Neffy guys to me. You are correct. They did acquire the rights to Abydos' Trans-Desert Railway at a rather exorbitant price. However, they couldn't afford such a sum all on their own. It required the funds of many different interested parties. They created a private equity fund to meet their ends. We're their investors. Private equity funds? Isn't a privately organized investment group usually made of a handful of interested parties? As the young lady says, there are many other investors besides just us. The Debt Later Unit and the Pawnbroker Union here, as well as the Foreclosure Auction Guild. Gelted Gummies, Zonko Business, and a bunch of sketchy people. Oh boy. She isn't wrong. I also used to trade stolen goods on the black market myself. We're not the type of people who like to stand out, which is where Neffy's, a legitimate company is a good public standing, comes in as a sparkling face for it all. You guys just sound shadier and shadier. I'm sorry, but do you have any proof that you're Abydos' creditors? It's to the benefit of both sides to ensure everything is in order. You dare doubt us? How unpleasant. Now, let's all calm down and discuss this like civilized adults. You have my guarantee that these creditors are legitimate. Who is it now? Butler? You know this person, Nomi? Yes, he's an officer of Neffy's group, as well as the butler who essentially raised me. It's been a while, my lady. I'm sorry our meeting had to be under these circumstances. I will explain the situation. We organized a private equity fund to raise money and purchase the bonds. You'll see their names listed on these contracts for a private equity fund. I'll send you a copy, so please feel free to verify. Yes, thank you. With a quick glance, everything they're saying appears to be true. I see here their affiliations and rights to the... At a quick glance, everything they're saying appears to be true. I see that here their affiliations and rights to the bonds. As we said. That's proof enough, correct? Yes, thank you for your patience. So they weren't sketchy con artists. Sharika, please. As long as we're now all on the same page, moving on. I mean, given what they've been through, I would say that's probably a good idea for them to check. As the creditors of this fund, we came here to discuss a rather important issue with you all. Wait one moment. About the Trans-Desert Railway. Ah, yes, naturally, you students did do your homework. Wait, yeah. Ah, yes, naturally, you students did your homework. You're correct. No point in beating around the bush. Our goal was to acquire all the rights to the Trans-Desert Railway. Which is why the private equity fund exists. We bought these bonds from Kaiser at nearly fraudulent prices, also we could acquire the rights to the railway. Those bonds included the rights to the construction of any uncompleted railways. Therefore, Highlander Academy's earlier actions were breaking no laws. Duh, that's what we've been saying. We have the rights, so we get to do what we want. Hey, yuppies, whatever we want. Please don't antagonize them, officers. I'm failing to grasp what you said. I'm failing to grasp why you would want the Trans-Desert Railway to begin with. Please explain, Butler. Why are you doing this? It appears I'm in a bit of an uncomfortable position. I'll handle this then, young Nephie's lady. I understand the Desert Railway project is a bit of a sore topic for both Nephies and Abydos. After all, it single-handedly accelerated this district's downfall. I don't want to hear it from you. I need to tell me what Nephies is thinking, Butler. It was a dangerous, reckless project to begin with. In fact, building that kind of transportation infrastructure made no sense in this desolate place. There were no resources, no trade, not even an economy to speak of in Abydos at that point. It drained Nephews and Abydos of all their remaining capital, and then it was left to rot. If it weren't for that project... After all the pain it caused, you want it back? Why? Why, Butler? What could be the purpose? More pain? More casualties? What is Nephi thinking? Calm down, Nanomi. Nanomi? Interesting. I swear I keep hearing a noise somewhere. Interesting. We didn't come here to interrogate. Let's get down to the issue at hand. However, before we begin, If you don't mind, I'd like to discuss the move forward with only the involved parties. Anyone who is not a member of the Abaddon Student Council, please leave. Alright, let's go. Hey, keep your dirty paws off me! Do we have to? Hikaru wanted to play more! I'll take my leave as well. Then who will represent Nephies? Overseer Shuo will serve as our representative. Excuse me? I see no problem with it. She may be Highlander student, but she's currently employed by Nephies. She may be a member of the CC, but she is also one of ours. I consider her trustworthy, and have other matters to attend to. What in the world is happening? I believe I asked for the Abaddon Student Council. To my knowledge, that should only include Hoshino. No way, we're members of the Student Council too. As she said, the Foreclosure Task Force is an official student council, appointed by our advisor here. Correct. As their teacher, I've approved it. I see. How odd. The paperwork here states that only one person affiliated with Abaddon Student Council is Miss Hoshino. So there's another student council. So, there's another student council called the Foreclosure Task Force, as you say. That's on me. Just because I'm technically affiliated with both. The Abaddon Student Council may hold the official name, but the Foreclosure Task Force has acted as a student council for years now. It's rather complicated, but I suppose I understand. Then please take a look at this. This document happened upon the Highlander Academy's document storage recently. It's a contract written by previous Abaddon Student Council President Yumi. Okay, okay, the last flashback just started to dip its toes into the depression that I'm sure we're going to see. It's just gonna keep teasing us about, showing fragments of the past. We're not actually gonna see what caused this for quite a while, are we? This hurts, man, knowing how this ends. With her flashbacks. Just don't slow it. Just rip off the freaking band-aid already. What do you mean, written by you? I need another drink. And yes, I realize Hoshino dresses in a very similar way to Yumi. Yes, this states here that Abaddon Student Council purchased from Nephies the rights to use some facilities credited during the Trans-Desert Railway project. From Nephies? When the district falls apart, contracts like these get sold left and right. The Trans-Desert Railway was a joint project by the Abaddon Student Council and Nephies, but technically the rights belong to the Student Council who put the original order for the project. The Student Council sold these rights to Nephies to repay their debts, and it seems that previous president, Yumi, attempted to repurchase the rights later down the road, which essentially sums up the contract of the contents of the contract. Give me that. Abra Student Council agrees to purchase the rights to Trans-Desert Railway facilities from Neffys for 1 million yen. Upon signing the contract, the buyer shall pay the contract fee of 10,000 yen. The buyer shall be responsible for paying the remainder balance to the seller within 2 years period specified in this contract. The compensation for the delayed payment of the remaining balance will be signed Abados Student Council President Yumi. That's Yumi's handwriting. I'd know it anywhere. Precisely. The contract states that Abados Student Council purchased the Trans-Desert Railway facilities from Neffy for 1 million yen. But when did she do this? And I didn't have a clue. I've read and reread every scrap Yumi left behind, every sheet of paper, memo, discarded notes, everything. But I've never heard of this contract. I understand if it was from the previous student council, but there's no way I would miss any sign of Yumi. It's likely because the contract has not been completed yet. It was a time-based contract as originally agreed upon. Payment has not been delivered as of yet. The contract is still in progress? That's correct. The contract has indeed been signed and notarized, but the payment itself has not been delivered for 2 years later. No one considered the contract to be much of importance, especially after the one managing it quit the company. So it was forgotten in the storage room until it was accidentally discovered. Accidentally? Quite the conundrum for us. It would have been best if this contract just had stayed buried. This signed piece of paper has prevented us from acquiring all the rights to the Trans-Desert Railway, as these affiliated facilities couldn't be included in our purchase. Guys, those facilities currently belong to Abados Student Council, and so how would you like to proceed? Do you intend to uphold your end of the contract? Excuse me, you came all this way to ask us that? It's a rather significant matter. We'll be holding a general creditors meeting in 2 days. Time to discuss the shares of the project. We can't move forward until this is sorted out. General creditors meeting? Like a big meeting of all the creditors? Correct. All investors of the private equity fund will gather to discuss our plans moving forward. Now, Hoshino, as a representative of the Abados Student Council, do you intend to pay the remaining balance stated in the contract to Neffys? It's Aurelio's son. You come barging in here and ask us to fulfill a contract we didn't even know about? And furthermore, purchasing those kinds of rights. You said the remaining balance was 1 million yen, yet we're already swimming in debt. Excellent, that's precisely what we wanted to hear. Who in their right mind would want to pay off 1 million yen to acquire some abandoned scrap metal? To my understanding, you children are already struggling to pay off your current debt. It wouldn't be wise to dig that hole deeper, now would it? I am casually sitting on like 40 million or something, like 40, 60 million. Just let me pay it. Let me pay both. I'll take that as a confirmation you no longer are interested in upholding your end of the contract. In that case, why don't you just sign the right here on those waiver, Hoshino? It's just a little paper that says you'll hand over any rights you have to the private equity fund. Give me a second here. I'm not looking on randomly setting off contracts anymore. Stop pressuring my students. Any contract needs to be thoroughly reviewed before it's signed. Do you mind giving us time to look everything over first? That's a problem for us. Did we get ahead of ourselves? Regardless of your decision right now, this contract is set to expire in 2 days' time. Just 2 days? In 2 days, it'll be exactly 2 years since the contract was signed. You can check the date for yourself. Once those days are up, it's done and dusted. Which is why we scheduled the general's creditors meeting exactly 2 days. We wanted to get a jump on things, but we can wait. Let me spell it out for you. We're hosting a private equity fund's general creditors meeting in 2 days at the Abydos Central Station District Office. If you want to keep that contract alive, you have to show up to the meeting before noon. State your intentions and get it notarized. If you can, that is. If we can. 2 days, district office, noon, don't forget. And miss it even by a millisecond and the contract is null and void. That was the message we came to deliver. Thank you for your time. Very well then. Let's go. It's an awkward staring contest. Come on, Highlander Overseer, aren't you our escort? Now then. In other words? Hell no! Forget this, I'm not listening to those scam artists. Sharika! They think they can just throw fancy pieces of paper around and demand we give them all this money? Who do they think we are? They're acting like they're royalty over some abandoned scraps of metal. Wait, yeah, we're the ones. Why are they making such a big deal over a pile of junk? What are they hiding? Don't look at me like that, Shiroko. You look way too proud of me right now. I agree with everything she said. Even if Sharika can pick up on their suspicious intentions, we know there's something there. Hey, I'm not that gullible. She's right, our first step is to figure out what secret they're hiding. Yes, I believe so as well. What's buried beneath the failed project? You need to approach things carefully when it comes to contracts. We have time to figure out our game plan. Understood. Hoshino, what lies at the heart of this issue is the previous student council president, Yumi. We know this is a sensitive topic, and that's why we've never broached it. But we need a full picture of the situation, so just what happened while you and Yumi served the student council together? Ayane? Please, Hoshino, we need to know what happened to the Abydos Student Council. I don't think we can solve this predicament without that. You know too, don't you, Nanomi? That's... I've always wondered why the Foreclosure Task Force operates out of the school festival headquarters rather than student council room. And then there's the locked classroom on the first floor. Why seal shut a classroom in this abandoned building? That room is the original student council room, isn't it, Hoshino? I have questions too. Why did the previous president sign a contract putting the school in even more debt? I thought Shiroko would have known these things at least. I never pressed for details. Well, they did wrangle Shiroko off. Well, they did wrangle Shiroko off the streets. That's not what happened at all. Well, wait, everyone, we shouldn't pressure Hoshino like this. Never when she's already. Thanks, Noe, but it's okay. The student council prez. She was a walking danger sign, if I'm going to be honest. She was so naive, always running headfirst into trouble and getting taken advantage of left and right. And she still managed to graduate somehow? Oh. No, she didn't. Yumi went missing before she had the chance to graduate. Missing? She went missing? How does that happen? Who knows? She went missing, and she was found 3 days later in the Abydos district. She was found with her halo destroyed. Her halo? How? An accident, probably. I think she got lost in the desert. Probably, but how? What happened to her? I don't know. What? Weren't you the vice president then? Well... It's because I had left 3 days before Yumi went missing. Sorry, I can't tell you what happened in the 60 hours before she was lost. It wasn't until later I found out she was missing, but why she went that deep into the desert? Why'd she got lost? I don't know. What was she doing? What could have happened? What was she thinking? I hunted down the answers to those questions. For a long time, I scorched every last remnant of Yumi left on this planet looking for a clue, but nothing. And I was so sure everything would have been written down in that damn notebook. What notebook? Yumi had this silly little notebook she wrote everything down in. Even the most inconsequential things. So finding traces of her like this after all that searching, it's suspicious as heck, isn't it? Like, why was this contract aborted halfway? And suddenly shows up 2 years after the contract was written. Signed date here. By this time, Yumi was... that date, it's... Hoshino? Thank you. As always, Hoshino, stay safe, okay? It's gonna be signed the same day she was dead, isn't she? Isn't it? But Hoshino? Are you okay? Here, sit down. The date written on this contract. This date is... It's the exact date Yumi went missing. Who the hell would want to visit some spot in the middle of the desert? For once in your life, stop daydreaming. You know what? Actually, do whatever you want. I don't want it. I don't need it. Forget the student council game. I'm done playing house with you. Hoshino? Wait, Hoshino, come back. I'm going after her. Shiroko, wait. Why are they like this? Should we go after them? It's okay, no one stands a chance of keeping up with Hoshino besides Shiroko anyway. I suppose, but still. Ayane, if this contract was written the day Yumi went missing, it can only mean... Yes, President Yumi's disappearance in this contract... They could be related. Okay, this is gonna be the last one for the day, unless this one's really short. The body's limits. Shiroko? Aren't you tired of following me yet? Why don't you just say what you gotta say? Nope, just following. High school girls shouldn't be following an old-timer around, you know what? You know, what even is the situation? It's so backwards. Why here, Hoshino? It's an abandoned town. This place is... yes. This is where I first met Yumi. Where you met Yumi? Yeah, more or less. I didn't really mean to end up here. Hoshino? Your life before we met is a mystery to me. No one wants to pressure you, but I think it's time. No one knows what to do. They're all anxious. Does President Yumi's death have something to do with this situation? Look, there's an evil company's cash truck that no one's gonna miss. That did not work on... That did not work on you, Shiroko. I expect more from you, girl. You're not getting away. Whoa, Shiroko, for heaven's sake, stop chasing me! Can't you take a hint? I'm wearing a bright neon sign that I don't want to talk about it. Will you stop running at full speed? If I can catch you, you have to tell me. Well, I won't. Just give me some time. Shiroko's not back yet. Just can't wait any longer. I'm going to contact my butler. You mean from Neffy's? Yes. They may know the truth behind this entire project, and we're out of other options. Are you sure? They seemed uncomfortable when you asked them earlier. It's because I cut ties with my family and decided to stay at Abydos. I can hardly expect them to think of of me after all these years. Consider the consequences. Let's see. I deleted their contacts, but if I remember correctly, you need to push yourself too hard to know me. Thank you, Ayane. I lost her. Shiroko? You lost Hoshino? Yes, my training's been insufficient. I regret it now. I don't look disappointed in yourself, Shiroko. Shiroko's right. No one can catch up to Hoshino when she tries. She told me not to worry. You would see me at school tomorrow. Then I lost sight of her. Tomorrow? Perhaps it's just a little bit of time is all she needs. My butler's returning my call. Miss, it's me. Hello, butler. I had a feeling you would call. In search of information about the Trans-Desert Railway, I presume. Yes. There must be some kind of secret for everyone to be vying for rights to an abandoned project. Does Neffy's know? Naturally. And please tell me, what is the goal of this private equity fund? Why is Neffy's planning? And The contract. We need to know what's happening with the contract signed from our former student council president. Now, there's no need to worry your pretty little head about business affairs, miss. That's not. It's for Abydos, Butler, I need to know. Now I think about it, it's been almost 2 years since you gave me a call. How have you been, miss? I've been doing fine. Have you reached your car limit yet? I can replace it with a new one whenever you require. I don't use it very often, thank you though. I'm doing fine, Butler, but it's about... I'm quite sure you're fine. Who wouldn't be after dragging their own family through the dirt? If I am to be frank with you, miss, I find your behavior rather shameless. You condemned us, renounced your very name, and then come calling as soon as it benefits you. That's, well, this isn't for her. She's doing this for her friend. This has nothing to do with her. If you must know, Neffy's, your family is in crisis. Crisis? Yes, we are doing our utmost to navigate what could be the downfall of the company. And the outcome of the general creditors meeting in 2 days' time will determine our fate. So what is happening at this meeting? There seems to be so much riding upon it. Are the other Abydos students present currently? The hour grows late. I shall visit Abydos myself tomorrow. We can discuss the details. Yes. I'll bring a replacement for your gold card, so please bring the one currently in your possession. What? I said that. I don't trust that, Nanomi. Well, that was tense. Are you okay, Nanomi? Don't worry. That was normal. I'm much more concerned about the general creditors meeting. The more we try to turn the pages, the more the plot thickens. I'll do my best to find more information. Don't you need a break, Ayane? Today was kind of insane. That doesn't matter. I need to... What everyone needs is to get some rest. Sensei. Let's take Sensei's advice, Ayane. It's not good to push ourselves during such stressful times. Shiroko, Sarika, and Sensei. Whoops. I'm fine. I don't want to hear it, Shiroko. You can barely keep your eyes open and you need a shower. Sure. Keeping up with Hoshino is a pretty admirable feat, after all. I'll see if I can find anything back at Shale. Come back tomorrow, so wait for me. Okay, understood. That's right, everyone. Let's go home. Meeting dismissed. You okay, Ane? They're leaving us behind. They're gonna leave us behind. Something feels off. Ayane? Chances are early. General creditors meeting. Student council. And the accidentally discovered contract. The date coinciding with our President Yumi's disappearance. Seems that there's a thread connecting all of it I just can't place. Well, duh, just thinking about all of it makes my head spin again. That's why we need to take a break. And then we'll crack the code together tomorrow. I'm not talking about any secret plots, Sharika. How do I put it? What exactly feels off to you? I guess if I had to describe the thread somehow, it's like someone is deliberately attacking us in almost vulnerable spots. Who would even do stuff like that? Exactly, someone would have to know more knowledge about Abydos than even we do in order to pull that off. I think I muted my mic in time for that sneeze. Ow. Needs a shower? Last echo, I was thinking the same thing. I love sweaty Shiroko, but no. Down. I'm likely overthinking it. It always helped me organize things. I'll sort through the information, maybe I'll be able to see things more clearly. After all, we're meeting with the officer of Nefis itself. You need to be prepared. Okay, don't overwork yourself, Ayane. Yes, then, let's go, Sharika. Wait for me. Strategy 1. What's done cannot be undone. Sensei is an aberration that bends reality to their will, manipulating outcomes like a puppet master. Then, my mandate is to wield that which cannot be bent. Yes. What is done cannot be undone. What cannot be changed will... What cannot be changed will not be changed. Sensei's weakness is the past, so the past is what I will use. Oh, is that small Shiroko? She's so cute! That was a small Shiroko. That's so cute! Now, Sensei. Now, Sensei. I just noticed that his eyes are, well, that one just looks like shadowed glass. But the other 5 eyes look like, they look like clocks. For you, 4 strategies I have prepared. With my weapons, I will emerge victorious in the push and pull of wills. The first is in motion, the second creeps ever closer to you. Will 2 suffice, or shall you push me to the edge? Ah, yes. Show me your weaknesses, your obstacles. Arona? Plana? Yes, Sensei? On standby for your orders. I'm gonna need to pull an all-nighter. But I have to get back to Abydos in the morning, so I need you to wake me up if I do fall asleep. Ah. Are you sure about that? Will you be okay, Sensei? Well, if you say so, but I'll try to... But try to take a nap if you can. Rest is super important. Affirmative, I will not fail in my directive. Ah, also. Has there been any movement from Gematri? I haven't heard the name in a while. We haven't seen anything since the Red Sky stuff. Did something happen, Sensei? No, nothing. We're here. Good morning. Yep, Ayane, Sharika. Did you get any rest last night, Nonomi? Oh dear. Is it that obvious? I suppose I might want to drift off at least a little. I might have drifted off at least a little. Good morning. Shiroko's fine as usual. Nothing. Have you seen Hoshido yet? No, but she said she'd come, so she'll come. Nothing of Sensei either. They might still be gathering information. Sensei promised, though, maybe they meant later today? But with the meeting tomorrow, we need as much time as we can get to prepare. Arona! Plana, what's wrong? It's morning, we have to wake Sensei! Negative, Sensei did not fall asleep. Phew, what a relief, I thought I messed up. Wait, actually, no, not. I told him to at least take a nap. Question, Arona. Other alterations being done to Shale's gas system? I mean, I don't think so. We don't really handle that kind of stuff. Why? Report, I have detected unusual activity in the gas pipes. That's not good. What activities? It is confusion. I have never experienced this. The gas pipes appear to be changing for no reason. I feel a foreign hand is reaching into this world, changing things. It is an alien feeling. Alien? Hold on. Sensei. Well, shit, not again. How many times has my office been blown up at this point? Although, granted, it's never been that big of an explosion. Strategy 2. The one who makes miracles, who bends reality. Even they are slave to the body's limits. The almighty Sensei, I have pried open the Savior's weakness. Calm down, I don't have an evil laugh, so calm down there. And that is a perfect point to cut it off. Because I am completely out of time. So, yeah, I gotta get going. So, I may continue this tomorrow. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do it Friday instead. No, I originally planned to do the Clumsy Sister event, so I will do that. I will do that No. I am thinking. No, tomorrow will probably be Silent Hill. Tomorrow I'll probably be playing Silent Hill. Maybe the sister event? I'm not sure. I am not sure. Said that Sensei died there. Yeah, he definitely is dead. He is definitely dead. Granted, possibly injured, yes, but yeah, he is definitely dead. Sure. Sure. Last Echo, sure. Also, I really wish I could have experienced the Eden Treaty when it, first came out and everything. Though I'm sure we'll get a final Ep 2 at some point. But yeah, I gotta get going. So, I'm not sure if tomorrow will be Silent Hill or maybe a side event. I'm not sure. Well, we can't save them all. Well, we obviously can't save the ones from the past, that's for sure. Yuri. Why'd you gotta be so cute? Damn it! Oh, I like Yumi. I don't wanna. Don't smile at me. Well, anyway, I do gotta get going now, so I don't know what it'll be tomorrow. It actually might just be this. It just might just be the sister event, and then maybe I'll continue Abaroth storylines Friday. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just do... I don't know anymore, man. I don't have much else to stream. It's Blue Archive and it's Silent Hill. You know what? I guess tomorrow... I am thinking, damn it. I will think later. I am leaving. Good night, everybody. Neville, the Evil One. Hello, my favorite VTuber. Well, I must apologize, Evil One. Which alarms me that you're being so nice. But I am ending stream now. I gotta get that. So good night, everybody. But without further ado, I'll see you all next time. Good night, everybody, and bye-bye. I will figure out what I'm doing tomorrow when tomorrow happens. Later!
Buen toma, toma, más.